I'm good friends with Andy Kohlberg, the owner, and when he called me a couple of years ago to ask me if I would be interested, I said yes. I love football. I love watching football. I watch La Liga and Premier League from my home in California, and to be invested in a team, not just with financially but emotionally, it's a lot of fun. It's given me a team to cheer for, and also a reason to come to Mallorca every summer. Yeah, well, I spoke to the team earlier today, and I really talked most about culture, about the importance that each player brings to the club every day, the practice effort, the support of each other, the enthusiasm. That's what builds a culture of a club. And I know as a player, I was not a great player. I was a reserve role player, but I could make a big impact just with my approach every day. And I think that's the common thread between all the great teams that I've been part of. The culture is strong, and that's what I try to talk to the players about today. They are all incredibly passionate about the game, obviously talented and skilled, but very competitive and smart. And so they've all been such smart players that they're constantly learning new ways to get better, and they are so invested because they care so much. And all the best players not only are talented and committed, but they're smart. They just understand that there's always ways to get better. Oh, that's a great question. I think it depends on your circumstances, where your team is, where they're playing. But I think most fans want to see what's happened here at Mallorca. Improvement year to year, not just the performance on the pitch, but the stadium. You see the improvements of the stadium. It's obvious to the Mallorca fans that the ownership and Andy and the team they're building a very strong culture and strong organization. And so I think as long as fans can see hope, then you can ask them for patience. I have no problem with my players having phones in the locker room. I have no problem understanding the pressure that's on them with social media, all the new things that we didn't have to deal with. I know these things, and I make sure I understand what they're dealing with, and they see that I understand that. Mm-hmm. My father was a wonderful man, a great father. He loved his family, he loved his work, and he loved life. And so I learned a lot of my values, the values that I have as a father myself, husband, coach. I learned those values from my father and my mother.
Mm-hmm. Did you never feel a sense of revenge towards the guys that murdered him?
No, I didn't feel revenge. It was a very strange feeling, still is, but I've never had the urge to have revenge. It's more sadness and also knowing the cycle of violence in the Middle East that just never ends. And so I'm sad for the people in Israel who were slaughtered. I'm sad for the people in Gaza who are being bombed. I'm sad for anybody who gets caught up in Middle East violence, because I know how that feels. I love America. I love my country. I was so proud watching the flag go up at the Olympics in Paris. America has given me so many amazing opportunities. So I think America is a wonderful place, but part of my duty as a citizen is to try to make it a better place. And I think there are things that we could do to become a better country.
So Kamala Harris can give the country a new lease of life?
Yeah, I think she would be a breath of fresh air. I think she would be a new energy. I think there's a dignity about her that Trump doesn't have, and I believe in her policies as it relates to abortion, gun violence prevention, immigration. So I'm very, very supportive of Kamala Harris.